Hi, welcome to SparksChat. My name is Chris Reed. I'm the founder of Sparks, and I wanted to create this format to have a little longer conversation instead of the monologues we experience at Sparks. And so, my guest on this edition of SparksChat is John Cannon of MyCarDoc. Thanks for being with us.
Definitely, it's a pleasure.
So, John, we've known each other for, I don't know, 5, 6 years, it seems like.
At least, yeah.
Maybe. How long has MyCarDoc been in business?
I opened in 2004, so 11 years now. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really awesome. So, why did you start MyCarDoc?
Well, I worked at one of those lube in a box type places before this, and I managed it, and I just saw how frustrated people were with that format and that system. I knew there had to be a better way to do business, a better way to do things, and I came across this idea here. I wasn't the one who had the original idea, but I'm certainly going to work my best to perfect it.
That's really awesome. That's cool. So 2004, we get started with you in a van, and you just get out there and help people.
Definitely. Yeah, it was funny because we were kind of down to the last $60 of my bank account, and just took a leap of faith and prayed for it and went for it, and there we are.
That's awesome. So what sets MyCarDoc apart from other automotive repair shops?
Well, whenever you do go into those other automotive repair shops, you feel held hostage. You're there until your car gets done, and that may be an hour from now, it may be 2-3 hours from now. Either that, or you got to drop it off and then come back later, pick it up. It's a hassle for the client, no matter what. It's a hassle for the client, and I want to basically set the hostages free. What I do is I come to you, and I do it while you're at work or while you're at home, so that you can either be productive or you can just relax and get your automotive service taken care of. Automotive service should not have to be something that you stress out about. Let me take care of that for you.
That's really cool. And I've used your service for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now, and I really enjoy it. It's one of those things where for me, I can get out and he meets me where I'm at. I might have 3 or 4 meetings at a restaurant or something like that back to back, and he comes out and changes my oil while it's happening. Or at Launch Fishers has been really good too, to have you come out there. So that's just for me. It's been I can't tell you how many hours I've saved over the last 5 or 6 years in doing that. Talk to me about who is your ideal customer.
People just like yourself, busy professionals who just don't you don't want to spend downtime wasting time in a shop. You don't want to have to set foot in a dirty waiting room. In fact, it's kind of fun for me how creative people can get with their appointments, because I have taken care of people at luncheons. I've taken care of people while they got their hair done. They call me and say, hey, I've got an appointment with my stylist. I'll be there a couple of hours. Can you take care of my brakes or oil change or whatnot? So there are the busy professionals, but also we take care of a lot of stay-at-home moms as well. That way you don't have to drag the kids out. You don't have to get everybody in the back of the minivan and go out. You've got better things to do with your time than to try and drag the kids all over town just to get brakes done or get oil changes and things like that.
Okay. So do you also do fleet services?
Definitely. We have several companies around town that we take care of all of their vans and all of their vehicles, and they love having one phone call and knowing that no matter what, I can come out there and take care of it. We've got a heating and cooling company, and a plumbing company and whatnot. The great thing about that is that whenever they have an issue at a client's house, rather than being embarrassed and calling a tow truck and saying, hey, we left the lights on, battery's dead or whatever needs to be done, I can come right to the client's house. We jumpstart the car. We do whatever we need. We get it going again and get them away from the client's house and get that all taken care of. So, and it saves them. The good thing is it saves them a lot of money in one, paying that technician while they're there, and then also while they wait on a tow truck, and then they also don't have to wait 2 or 3 hours for a tow truck to get there. They can call MyCarDoc and we'll be there right away.
Wow, that's cool. So do you have an extended range, or what's the extent of the service area that you have?
Most of my clientele is Castleton, Carmel, Geist, Noblesville, Fishers, that northeastern corridor. I do have a lot of clients in the Broad Ripple area, and then a few downtown as well. However, we definitely really pretty much concentrate on the northeastern corridor of Indianapolis.
Okay. And is that something that is that the reason why you picked the place that you're going to try to open your shop up on December 1st?
Definitely. It's right in the heart of our area. And the good news is because it's right by 465, 69, Allisonville Road, Benford Boulevard. We have quick, easy access all the way downtown, all the way to the northwest side, just everywhere where our clients are, MyCarDoc's going to be there too.
Well, that's really cool. I tell you, it works really well for my lifestyle, and so I highly recommend it as well. And one of the things I've always noticed though is it's the way you take care of it. It's like kind of like the way I would if I were in your shoes, I guess, or maybe you're putting yourself maybe in my shoes is what it is, because you're always saying, well, this is what I would do. And then I get to make a decision usually. Now I know things break, and that sucks because I do feel like I have a gun to my head, but you are the easiest guy to deal with as far as taking care of these things. And I always feel like I get a heck of a bargain at the same time. Talk to me about the philosophy of pricing in your business. Are you trying to be cheapest? Are you trying to be most expensive? Are you trying to be high value? How do you position yourself?
Well, I don't believe that one must sacrifice value for price. It just shouldn't be an issue where if this was my daughter's car, my mom's car, and they didn't have a lot of money and they had to go the cheapest route. Does that mean that they should be unsafe? Absolutely not. I believe that everybody should be able to have access to a safe automobile. And that's the reason why whenever we are checking out a vehicle, I'll take a look at it for you and I'll say, this is the priority list. These are the things that you need to take care of right away. And these are the things that they can wait a little while. And that's the difference is I'm really honest with my clients, and I'll let you know this needs to be done, but this can wait. Or if we catch it in time, we can do some of the service without it leading to bigger, more expensive problems later on. But really what it all boils down to is, and I've told a lot of people this, and I might have even mentioned it to you as well, I just try to treat people like if this was my mom's car or if this was my daughter's car. I've got a 17-year-old daughter who's driving and whatnot. So if she were out of state at somebody else's shop, how would I like to have her issue handled, and how would I like to have her treated?
Wow, so that's good. That's good. It's almost like the Hippocratic oath in the medical profession for mechanics, but I don't get that feeling when I go to the dealerships and things like that. I get kind of like a tough. This is what it looks like, and so forth. I've had several experiences before you where that's been the case. So what are the extent of your services that you offer?
Well, that's a great thing about it is MyCarDoc has an umbrella where everything automotive we can take care of. There are a lot of things, all the maintenance issues I can take care of. We have, we can do the engine work, the brake work, suspension, all that kind of thing for you. I do have vendors that I work with that we've kind of pre-qualified. I want to make sure that they offer lifetime guarantees on their work or on their products and services. They're willing to back that up, and they're willing to give that same kind of customer service on a velvet pillow that I give. I want to partner myself with vendors who do the same thing. So if you get a rock in your windshield and you need a new windshield, my vendor offers a lifetime guarantee on their windshields, and they come right to you and they'll take care of it. Same thing for body work, same thing for our tire guy, And so the great thing is you call me, make one phone call, no matter what you need to do with your car, and I will make it happen for you. So you don't have to worry about an itemized list of pricing here and pricing there and shopping around for the best prices. I already have the best vendors with the best prices, and most importantly, the best service. And I offer all of that in one package. So even if it's not something that I personally will do on your car, I'll make sure it gets done.
Yeah, don't you have like these gift certificates that people buy for annual car maintenance packages?
Yes, we have. Right now we're calling it our yearly maintenance package. And so what that is it's a package that you can purchase one time, and it's you put that in your glove box, and what you do is all your oil changes all year long, your tire rotations, that sort of thing, your basic maintenance that your car is going to need is taken care of. And the great thing is we also incorporate a 10% savings on your labor. So you already have a built-in coupon with MyCarDoc whenever you buy that yearly maintenance package
for something that breaks.
All right, yeah. Okay. So for the because there's always going to be unforeseen things that happen,
right?
And so that way, whenever you need to get that taken care of, you automatically have a discount with us. And so that's my way of saying thank you for trusting in me and giving me your business throughout the year. I want to give you a little bit of a break on the labor, and that way too. Once again, all you got to do is make one phone call, and it'll be taken care of.
Right. That's great. That's awesome. Because I think that's the thing is like we want to keep our car in good condition, but it's kind of last on our minds. It's certainly first on your mind, but but because it's your business, I think. But it's like for me, it's like I want to get in and I need it to go as soon as I hit the button. It needs to go so I can get where I need to get. And
Definitely.
every time I get
Gas and go.
yeah, exactly. Is there anything else that's good about your business that would be good for folks to know about? Is there anything new and exciting that's going on? Maybe we should talk about the GoFundMe thing.
New and exciting, yes. MyCarDoc is, we are growing and expanding. We're going to be opening up an automotive service center. So we will have the traditional automotive service center that you're used to, but with a twist. So what we're doing is we're opening an automotive service center. We're calling it the MyCarDoc Clinic, still with the medical theme there. So our clinic is going to be unlike any automotive shop anywhere around here. What we're going to do is, my goal is that you never set foot in the waiting room, that you never sit and wait on your car. And how I'm going to accomplish that is, you're still going to call me from home, still going to call me from your office. We'll make the appointment, and I'll send a courier out there to pick up your vehicle. We're going to bring it into the shop, and all those on-site services that I'm doing on-site right now, we'll start doing in the shop and then bring it back to you. So for you, the experience is still exactly the same. You never step foot outside, you never have to leave, and it's still just as easy. One phone call gets everything done. However, we also have a traditional shop as well, so that if people want to just drop in, people who haven't heard of us already, they can drop in. And the great thing is those people that want to drop in and drop their car off to have service done, I'm going to give you a ride back to your home. I'm going to give you a ride back to your shop. I'll take you to the mall, take you to the movies, wherever you want to go. I'm going to give you a ride. And then whenever it's done, I'm going to text you and let you know, hey, your car's ready. When would you like for me to pick you up? That's so really total awesome. 100% concierge, everything delivered right to you.
Wow, that's really cool. I can't imagine how great that's going to go over, especially in this day and age. We just seem to get busier and busier, and it's not getting easier to find more ways to get more time back.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly, especially for families. I would think that the mother kind of angle would, with the kids and everything, that could get some other things done like that at the same time. So really excited about that. So how does the GoFundMe thing work?
Well, I need a little bit of help to get there, I'll be honest. So that's what I'm looking for, is I'm looking for help from my clients and just anybody who sees it out there, who believes in local small businesses, who want to see the mom and pop type businesses succeed, especially in the people who believe in shop local. That's something that I strongly believe in, is shop local, keep the money local, keep our economy strong. And so what I need your help with is the GoFundMe page. And so what we do is we set up a GoFundMe that's going to be active until November 14th. And we're raising funds to pay for the signage and for cleaning and painting and all those things, that the little tweaks that the building needs, that the clinic needs, because we definitely want to bring it up to the same sort of service and the same level of expertise that all of my clients are used to me delivering right now. I want them to have that same golden level if they do decide to step into the shop, or anybody who comes into the shop. I want them to get that same golden level that everybody's used to.
Wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. So we're investing in your business. What's the mechanism? Am I go to GoFundMe and I pick a dollar amount and
Sure.
am I purchasing services in advance, or how does this work?
Yeah, so what we're doing is I'm not a big guy on asking for donations. I've never been one asking for a handout. So you can go to GoFundMe.com/MyCarDoc. And what that is you go and you're not really donating. It looks like a donation, and GoFundMe calls it a donation, but I'm going to match you dollar for dollar. I'm going to give you all your money back. I know that sounds kind of weird or kind of odd, but what we're doing is I'm asking you to pre-purchase. You're going to purchase gift certificates, and then so for every dollar you put in, I'm going to give you a gift certificate for that same amount back. The cool thing is that you can break that up however you'd like. You can use it all on your vehicle if you want to give gift certificates to family, friends, loved ones, or if an employer wants to give it out as a perk at work to their employees who've done really well.
That's
or
really
if
cool.
You've got that broke college student or the elderly person in your life that doesn't have the money for it, they still need to have a good, dependable car. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use this, and it would help you while helping me.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to help ourselves, help you while helping you get this shop. Your dream of having this shop. How long have you been working on this idea of getting a shop?
This has been it's something we've had in mind for the last 5 or 6 years, and the opportunity has just been getting all the stars are kind of getting aligned, so to speak. We've been working on the idea for the last 5 or 6 years. The last 2 years we've been heavily saving on it, and had this particular shop in mind, and had a target and a goal, and working to make it happen. And now we're right here. It's happening.
Wow, that's really exciting stuff. That's really exciting stuff. So it seems like if you're going to do that, you kind of have been like a 1-2 man type of operation. You're going to have to expand, aren't you, in order to be able to do this?
Definitely. We've been pretty small so far, and what I'm really looking forward to is expanding and bringing more jobs into the Indianapolis area, especially, like I said, the Castleton, Carmel, Geist area. We're going to need a couple of mechanics. We're going to need a couple of front counter people. We're going to need some courier people who have great driving records that we can trust. And right now we've been Angie's the Super Service Award winners for multiple years in a row now.
Right.
And I want to make sure that everybody that we bring in is the same high quality caliber people. So yeah, we're definitely going to be looking forward to adding to the economy in a really great, productive way.
That's really cool. So we're going to create jobs. We're going to have a better customer service experience. We're going to have more services available, and this concierge to your door service all over the northeast side. Do you think, I don't want to jump too far down the road, but do you see maybe putting one on the south side then, so you can take over the rest of this town? Or how I mean, because servicing, you can't go all over the city from one shop.
It makes more economical sense to service in your general area. But yeah, I would very much, not only our 5-year plan is to, within 5 years, have another one, probably over on the northwest side, maybe Zionsville or one of the surrounding communities, Noblesville, something like that. And then our 10-year plan is to have a third one, either just a little bit outside of that community, or possibly even expanding into, say, Louisville, Cincinnati, one of the surrounding Midwest towns that would also benefit from a MyCarDoc type service. I've got a couple of clients who have moved out of state who are asking for, hey, can you bring one to Lafayette, or can you bring one to Tennessee? Can you bring one to Kentucky? So we have demand out there. There are people who are already asking for this business model to be in their area, and we haven't even opened the new expansion yet.
Wow, that's amazing. I think I have to say it's a hell of a compliment to have people that have moved away asking you to bring that service back to them in their new hometown. So
I've got a client that she still has family and friends in the area. I've got a couple of clients actually who they live out of town, and so every time that they come in to visit family and friends, they make sure to make an appointment with MyCarDoc while they're visiting with their family, so that they can get the once over and they can make sure that their car is safe. And in the meantime, it's funny. In the meantime, they don't let anybody else touch their cars. They're like, John, you're my guy.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really awesome. Do you feel like as your service progresses, that eventually you want to have like a system in place that will remind me of possible development maintenance issues and things like that with my car?
I'm actually in development of that right now, and that's something that we're going to do with the very first MyCarDoc clinic. Is we're going to have that in place where I can give you an email or a text message, whatever your method of communication that you prefer is, and that way I can come right to you digitally and say, hey, you're coming up on these services, and give you a gentle reminder of hey, we're still here for you, and we want to be your guy. I want to be your company. Just give me a call, and everything's going to be done.
That's really cool. I would greatly appreciate that. I know the little reminder sticker on the corner of my windshield is great, but it's like as infrequently as I seem to drive these days lately, it seems like the sun almost fades it out before it comes around time, and I kind of wonder if I'm over or not, kind of thing.
Sometimes that happens, and we've experimented with ballpoint and Sharpie and a couple of different things there to make that better. But that's something I'm constantly looking at different ways to improve my business, and that's one thing that I'm looking to improve. But yeah, the general reminders, because that way too we can also say, I know sometimes the appointments come up before you even realize it, and you're like, wow, I feels like I just got it changed, because life is so busy and so hectic. So that way we can also say, it's been it really has been 3 months or 5 months or 6 months since your last oil change, and your mileage at that date was this miles, and your mileage at your new date is going to be this. And that way you can keep, or we will keep, record of all of your services for you, so that way you'll be able to know what all we've done, when we've done it, at what intervals, and you'll have a full service record without having to keep track of that yourself. I really am trying to make this as easy as you can get.
That's really cool. I like that. I love your saying if you can order a pizza, you can order MyCarDoc.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
We're the easiest mechanic in town.
So we should go check out GoFundMe.com and / MyCarDoc and buy those gift certificates, give them away as gifts. I've enjoyed getting to know you over these years, but I hope this has helped people to understand a little bit more about your heart for your business, why you do what you do, because that sets apart, why I want to do business with John, if at all possible in any way, because he really has a heart for the people that he serves, and that makes a huge difference, I think, in the outcome.
I think that's part of it too, as well as the fact that as we expand, I mean, we already do a lot with community service and helping out in different ways around town, but obviously the more successful we are, the more opportunity we have to get back. So that's another thing, is we're also in development of a monthly service or a monthly special that we're going to have, where proceeds of that particular special are going to go back to different charitable organizations around Indianapolis. So one thing that the clinic will do will definitely be an avenue of revenue for local charities, and to really just dump funds right back into where it's needed most, right here in our own backyard.
It's really cool. Well, I appreciate what you do, and thanks for being on with me. It's been cool to do this. So you've been watching SparksChat. It's a new thing that we're starting up as an extension of Sparks, to get more people the opportunity to know more about our friends that we do business with. Tune in for another episode soon, and check out SparksTalk.com for more Sparks information.
It's still counting. Yeah, it's probably not until you hit close. It's probably not going to.